Greetings and welcome to WIGTTS. I gotta tell somebody. This is our very first broadcast in quite some time. Changed the name, but didn't change the flavor. And anyway, we have a great topic to start on today. I've gone through many sites, and the biggest topic in the past couple of weeks is how to be happy, how to remain happy, how to get to that point, what is the formula of success, and how to be productive in this society. And so visiting my favorite site, Create Love, Women Who Love Women, and we've been discussing this topic, this similar topic. I've taken notes from you guys, you ladies, and I've implemented them into what I've written down here. And so I hope that, I know it's for me, this is for me, but I'm also hoping that I help one person with this video today. And so here goes. And so I entitled this, Ways to Uncomplicate Our Lives. Life is actually pretty simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Here are a few easy ways to uncomplicate our lives. 1, learn from the past and then get the hell up out of there. Past mistakes should teach you to create a wonderful future, not cause you to be afraid of it. Do not carry your mistakes around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as stepping stones. Never regret it. If it's good, it's wonderful. If it's bad, it's experience. Success is not about where you are standing at any given point of time. It's about how much you've learned and how far you've come to get there. Focus on what's truly important. Identify what's most important to you. Eliminate as much as you possibly can of everything else. No wasted time, no fluff, no regrets. Next, focus on being productive, not just being busy. Let me say that again. Focus on being productive, not just being busy. One more time. Focus on being productive, not just being busy. Don't just let things get done. Get the right things done. Results are always more important than the time it takes to achieve them. Stop and ask yourself if what you're doing, if what you're working on is worth the effort. Is it bringing you in the same direction as your goals? Don't get caught up on odd jobs, even those that seem urgent, unless they are also important. Next, give what you want to receive. You get the best out of others in every situation when you give the best of yourself. Start practicing the golden rule. If you want love, give love. If you want friends, be friendly. If you want money, provide value. It works. It really, really, truly works. Next, stop trying to be everything to everyone. Don't try to be friends with everyone. Cultivate closer relationships with fewer people. Start focusing on being everything to someone. Helping or pleasing everyone is totally impossible, but making one person smile can change the world. Well, maybe not the world, but their world. So narrow your focus on just being yourself. Next, do what you know in your heart is right. Stop doing immoral things because you simply can. I need to say that again. Do what you know in your heart is right. And stop doing immoral things simply because you can. 3, do what you know in your heart is right. Stop doing immoral things simply because you can. Start being honest with yourself and everyone else. Don't cheat. Be faithful. Be kind. Be loyal. Be just. Do the right thing. It is a less complicated way to live. Integrity is the essence of everything successful. When you break the rules of integrity, you invite serious complications into your life. Keep life simple and enjoyable by doing what you know in your heart is right. 1 Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a woman, I put away of my childhood behind me. Next, organize your space. Start clearing clutter. Get rid of stuff you don't use and then organize what's left. Keeping both your living and your working areas organized is very crucial. If you have a cluttered space, it can be distracting and stressful. A clear space is like a blank canvas, available to be used to create something great. A clear space is like a blank canvas, available to be used to create something great. Last, a clear space is like a blank canvas, available to be used to create something great. Next, be efficient. Stop being inefficient simply because you've always done it that way. If you keep doing what you're doing, you'll keep getting what you're getting. Many times we live in unplanned, complex systems in our lives simply because we haven't given them much thought. Instead, streamline your life by finding better ways of handling common tasks. Focus on one system at a time. Cleaning your system, your errand system, your paperwork system, your email system. And try to make it simplified, efficient, and logical. Then, once you have perfected it, stick to it. Next, let things be less perfect. Smile every chance you get, not because life has been easy, perfect, or exactly as you have anticipated it, but because you choose to be happy and grateful for all the good things you do, all the good things that you have, and all the problems you know you don't have. You must accept the fact that life is not perfect, people are not perfect, and that you are not perfect. And it's okay, because the real world doesn't reward perfection. It rewards people who get good things done. The only way to get good things done is to be imperfect 99% of the time. Next, let go of needless drama and the people who create it. Never create unnecessary drama, and don't surround yourself with those who do. Choose friends who you are proud to know, people who you admire, who you love, who you respect, people who will lift you higher and make your day a little bit brighter simply by being in it. Don't walk away from negative people. Run. Run and run. Life is too short to spend time with people who suck the happiness out of you. Forget what everyone else thinks and wants for you. One of the greatest freedoms is simply not caring what everyone else thinks of you. Sometimes you need to step aside, get some air, and remind yourself of who and what you are and what you want to be. The best thing you can do is follow your heart. Take risks. Don't just accept the safe and easy choices because you're afraid of what others may think, or because you may be afraid of what will happen. If you don't do nothing, you guarantee nothing will happen. Don't let small minds convince you that your dreams aren't big. They aren't. They're great, and so are you. Next, a message from my pastor, Kenneth L. Samuel. And he states, we should never assume the position in life we don't have focus to maintain it. We must be vigilant in our decisions. Think about that one. Next, no excuses. No excuses and no excuses. Don't dish them and do not receive them from anyone. Start treating yourself with the utmost respect that you were designed to be treated as. Start putting knowledge and wisdom and things of substance in your body. Food, liquids, and all other forms. We want more for yourself? You want more for yourself? Why? Because you are worth it. Next, the swift doesn't always win the race. The person who has the endurance and flexibility will win it. There's something that I did when I was managing these stores, and example, if I would have an irate customer and come in and just dish everything, that how they're feeling about the services that they've received from my particular store, and oh, my head is just spinning. Number one, because the customer is always right. Why? Because the customer is always right. And so I would run down the bay and I would do one of these numbers. I would say, just let it out. Well, why? Because it's better to let it out than to keep it in. I became more productive by letting my scream and everything that I wanted to say to my customer, which were not always the proper words to say or the good words to say, and I did not want to get fired. But so it's best to just let it out some kind of way, and the best way for me to let out my anger, my sadness, if I lost someone, is just to scream, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful release. And it's just something that I will hand over to you or to someone who could use it. That's one of the ways to let some stress out, is just scream. And if you don't know that feeling, wait till you get a little bit upset or something, or annoyed or something, or maybe you've gotten hurt. Let that scream out. I bet you will feel a whole lot better. Couple of more notes that I have is trying to read my handwriting. If you don't start, it's certain you'll never arrive. Must take that step. How to be successful, how to be happy. You must take that positive step, that role. Others will temporarily stop you, but only you can permanently stop you. And no one can ruin your day without your permission. That's gonna do it for I gotta tell somebody today. I may also be reached at my Google voicemail number is 678-948-6681, and I may also be reached at I got to TOO tell somebody at gmail.com. Again, 678-948-6681, my Google voicemail, and email is I got to TOO tell somebody at gmail.com. I honor your greatness.